Hello. So I thought it's been a while since I last did an update about anything on this channel, so I thought why not make a quick video today on what I'm currently working on in my art practice. Today I'm going to be drawing and painting a chicken. Specifically, it's the Polish breed with a very funky hairdo, perfect for a video, I thought. So you may be wondering why I'm painting chickens. Well, I'm actually painting 12 chickens. It's going to be part of what is both my first ever watercolour series that I'm doing. I've never done a specific project or series of paintings, so painting 12 chickens, that is my first series. Yes, I chose it all by myself. It is very much a top tier fine art subject choice, I know, thank you. And secondly, why I have chosen to paint 12 chickens is that I thought at the last minute towards the end of the year, I want to make a calendar, and I want the calendar to feature a new illustrated chicken every month. They say you should always produce something that you want to have, and that's what I want. I want a calendar with chickens on, so that's what I'm making. Now, I really wish I had come up with this idea a few months ago because it's currently early October at the moment, and usually plans for calendars have probably already finished by now and they're all ready to either print or they're all ready to sell. My project is nowhere near that. So far, this is my 5th chicken that I've painted. So I've only got 7 more chickens to paint, but after that I've also got to digitize them and then style it into a calendar. I think I've already found a printer, which is good, so I'd really like to get the chickens done in the next few days. That would be really ideal. Then I can digitize and then I can send it to the printing press, and then maybe by the end of October, early November, I'll have my very first calendar. I'm so excited. Alongside this plan, I'm also thinking that it would be a very nice idea if some of the calendar profit goes towards an animal sanctuary that helps out discarded chickens or saves chickens from battery farms. I already have a couple of ideas to do with that picked out, but I just need to get the calendar first before I go any further on that one. So that's my very random art project that I'm working on at the moment. Alongside this, although I haven't touched it for a few weeks now, I am working towards writing a little guidebook as well on urban art and urban sketching with watercolour. I don't know if I have mentioned that or not in a previous video, but that's very much in the writing section at the moment. I haven't even started editing any drafts yet, so when I do get further on that one I probably will make a proper video about it. But that's just my art related but not actually painting project that is very much on the sideline. This chicken calendar is taking priority because it does have a tighter deadline than the book would do. But just going back to my experience with the chicken painting at the moment, it's been surprisingly easy in many ways. And it's surprising because I have put a few restrictions on my art style here. Firstly, one of the extra challenges that I put on myself is that I haven't done any of the sketches firstly in grey lead and then in ink. Almost all the time when I'm doing my sketches, especially when it's for a painting that I want to become a print or I'm going to sell an original copy, something like that, I'm always very particular in getting my lines right and perspectives right. So I will firstly sketch it. So I'll firstly sketch it out with grey lead and then I'll go over it with ink and then erase the grey lead. You've seen the process before, but this time I thought, nah, I'm just going to go straight in with ink, and if I make a weird line or anything, I'll just keep going on and it will sort of be part of that messy style. And weirdly enough, I haven't stuffed up a line yet. Now, I say this now, the next chicken I'm going to completely screw up and have to throw away the paper or something like that. I mean, chickens aren't very complicated creatures, I suppose, but when I've tried to draw them in the past, I've always really struggled with their tail feathers. It's just never looked normal, but somehow it's sort of working at the moment, and something's just clicked in my head, and I am feeling a lot less restricted and more confident just going in there straight away with ink, because I keep reminding myself also that if I do majorly screw up with the ink, just get a new piece of paper. I haven't laid down any watercolour or haven't spent a lot of time on it yet, so just start fresh. It'll only be a wasted 10 minutes or so. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that to keep with a consistent style for every chicken, I'm deliberately trying to keep the watercolour itself very loose and very light, and not go into too many details with it. That's been a little bit difficult because I do struggle with patience sometimes in watercolour. Like when I'm painting, I'll just hyper-focus and want to do everything there and then. But when you're working with watercolour, it's very important to let layers dry before you go on with other layers. Otherwise you're going to get very blurred lines and no definition between layers, which is what I'm after for this particular style. So I've reluctantly tried to get myself into this habit of doing a wash of paint and then literally walking away from my desk to let it dry, instead of just staring at it and waiting for it to dry so I can go on with another layer of paint. So, you know, I'm getting some chores done on the side of this as well, because I need to have that drying time between layers so that I can get some sort of contrast happening without doing very specific details. But yeah, I'm really glad that I did choose this style to go with, because it's made the process a lot quicker. Like, disregarding drying time, to paint a chicken, it'd probably only take about half an hour to an hour. That's including like the sketching and adding a few ink details at the end. It's very, very quick, which is exactly what I wanted, because I've given myself a very short time to actually give this calendar idea a go. So yeah, so far it's been a very, very good experience. I mean, I'm still under halfway point of the painting, but I'm enjoying it, and I'm excited about the fact that at the end I'll have a series of chicken paintings, and they'll be digitized as well. So the calendar idea aside, I can also do a print of them, which I think it would be a good idea. But it would be nice to also have like a finished project that I can upload to my website as well, so I can show other people like, hey, you know, I'm really, really good at drawing this specific animal. Hire me. You know, the sky's the limit. But yeah, that's me at the moment. I am in the process of editing my English holiday painting video, so that's coming, but I'm spending a long time on that because I want the edit to be good. So that was another reason why I thought I'd make this video now. Otherwise it's probably going to be another few weeks until that comes out, if that. I'll try and do more updates like this instead of just disappearing into the void for months on end. But let me know how you're going. Do you have any current art projects on the go at the moment? Or any sort of specific style or subject that you're focusing on and trying to get better at? I always like to hear what other people are up to. But apart from that, I will talk to you again in another video. Bye for now.